Hello there everybody, this is Zaxter99 with K-Rolik, another brand new game just launched today on Steam. This one's an arcade style classic shooter with impressive looking graphics. Is it worth your $1.99 minus a 40% discount its first week? We'll find out right after this. Zaxter99. Hello everybody, welcome back. So when you launch the game, you get this standard Unity engine configuration pop-up that you see with so many of these Unity engines where, you have to set the settings here. The problem with this game is there's only two settings for your graphics, and you can't set a higher resolution than 1600 by 900 for a widescreen format. You launch the game, this is your title screen. Shows you your high score. You have no graphics control settings, no input configuration, just a sound way up and way down and anywhere in between. So then your only option is new game. So you go ahead and launch the game and you get this impressive little introduction screen, which you cannot skip, by the way. You have to watch this every time you play the game. And you see your little spaceship here. And you start off and you move around with the mouse movement, and you shoot with the left mouse button, not real hard. There's power-ups to get. Look at all this freedom you have to move around. Very, very responsive as far as the mouse movement. You got to be really careful that you don't crash into any of these very colorful, very bright objects on the screen. The problem I have with this game is that, at least right at the start, there's no power-ups to help you shoot any faster. The shooting is very, very slow compared to how you can move anywhere on the screen as long as you don't crash into something. And you continue to try to increase your score until you crash. You can get a number of different power-ups that you can collect, but while this game looks impressive, looking at it on the Steam page, the graphics are impressive. My problem here is the graphics are a little bit too much, too bright, too fancy, and it's hard to see what exactly is going on because of all the bright lights. It's too crowded, it's too congested, and too bright. I think if you play this game for more than like 15 minutes, it would probably take your eyes out. And because it's so congested, it's really hard to see what's going on. Here I had a background window pop up over my game window for the game. I hate to say it, guys, I really want to like this game. I like how responsive it is as far as moving your mouse around. I hate how slow you shoot without collecting any kind of power up here. But the game overdid itself. There's just too much going on. It's too bright, too congested, and it makes it very cluttered to try to play. I can't say this game is worth $1.19 that I paid for it. I hate to say it. Let's go ahead and review it. The most important facet of any game that I review is value. Are you getting what you pay for? It's worth 40 points. My value on this, just because the game is so congested, it makes me want to quit and never play it again. The value is maybe a 5 out of 40. Next criteria is, fun. How much fun is the game? It's worth 30 points. This game is not very much fun, and again, it has to do with how congested and how overly bright, and there's just too much going on here. And because of that, it steals away any fun this game could be if it had simpler graphics and less congestion on the screen. Fun, worth 30 points. I'm going to give it 5 and be generous. 5 out of 30. Next criteria is controls and bugs. I don't see any controls and bugs. I'm going to take a few points away just because there's not enough graphic settings on the game. But I'm going to go ahead and give the controls and bugs a 15 out of 20 here. It's going to be its highest score. And then graphics and sound. Well, I'd love to give this game a high score for graphics and sound because they look pretty impressive. No, it's just too congested. It's too much. They overdid themselves here. Too much going on. Graphics is a 3 out of 10 with sound. It's just an overly simple game with too much congestion, too much going on. It's just not fun, people. If you add it all up, you wind up with a score for K-Rolik. K-Rolik of a 28%. And that's at $1.19 sell price. So even with a small price tag, the value and the fun for this game just doesn't equal up to a high score. 28%. I want to go and thank you guys for watching. My recommendation is a do not buy. Save your $1.19 or your $1.99 or however much this game costs and put it into something better. Take care, everybody. This has been Zaction09. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know if this video has helped you make a decision on buying K-Rolik or not. And be sure you rate my video. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.